I refused to punish my sister for punching her pedo teacher. For context, I basically raised my sister because my mom is a functional alcoholic. Last week my sister returned to school. She was absent for a while due to being ill, epilepsy. There have been rumors about her geography teacher getting too comfortable with underage students for a while now, but nothing has been proven. Geography was her last lesson of the day, and the teacher in question greeted her by grabbing her wrist and apparently saying, "I'm glad you're back." This raised some red flags when my sister came home and told me. Regrettably, despite my concerns, I assured my sister she probably meant nothing by it. The next day, I got a call from my sister's school accusing her of punching her geography teacher. To say I was shocked is an understatement. It's not like my sister to be violent at all. She rarely even raises her voice. I agreed to visit the school the next morning, not before asking to hear my sister's side of the story when she got home. According to my sister, her teacher was acting inappropriately, touching her numerous times, looming over her desk, and making subtle remarks about how she could see her bra through her shirt. At the end of the lesson, the teacher stood by her desk and asked her to collect the textbooks. When she stood up, her teacher brushed her arm against my sister's chest, then groped her crotch. My sister instinctively punched the teacher and left the classroom crying. My sister sits at the back of that class, so the only other witness was the girl sat to her right. When I met her head teacher the next morning, I was told my sister had punched her geography teacher after refusing to collect the textbooks when she asked. My sister had already given the head teacher her account of what happened, but was accused of lying to get out of being suspended for a week, despite her friend having come forward as a witness. Here's where I'm being accused of being in awe. After the head teacher told me she would be suspended for a week, I lost my shit. My sister had already spent enough time away from school due to her epilepsy, and was falling behind. I said there was no chance I would allow the school to suspend her for, in my opinion, acting appropriately after a teacher assaulted her. I know for a fact there are cameras in every classroom because I attended that school when I was my sister's age. The head teacher defended the geography teacher by stating she has a husband, therefore would have no interest in young girls. I lost my temper at this remark and threatened to call the police, but all I accomplished was getting my sister expelled. Now my sister has no school to go back to, and I know she's upset about that, despite telling me she's okay. The rest of our family are calling me in awe for getting her expelled when this is the only school equipped to deal with her epilepsy. I could have requested my sister's transfer to another geography class, but I wasn't thinking at the time, and it's going to be a long time before we can get her into another school. I know I fucked up, getting her expelled, but I believe my sister did the right thing.